Since the creation of the internet, users have always had an obsession with identity. Specifically, the idea of being able to play with one's identity has turned into a social norm. Manipulation and transformation of how a person wants to be seen has taken over our society and transformed it into a virtual world where everyone interacts based on what a person presents to them online. The main question then remains, do we really know a person's identity online?
I do have experience viewing them and seeing them because my children all have them, so I do monitor them and I'm familiar with them. So I think it provides a level of anonymity that is dangerous to some degree because they post things on, they're not realizing that things are going to be viewed by everyone. It's just out there forever and very hard to erase. You know, they've had issues with people hacking into their site, changing their password and putting things on there that were not good for them. So I think it depends on, you know, if it crosses the line of becoming ethical and unethical, like in the situation that was recently on the news where that person manipulated their identity and resulted in a girl committing suicide. So that's where, when you cross that ethical line where you're looking to do harm to someone or misrepresent yourself and it causes that person to make choices that aren't accurate.
Identities shaped your identity or your children's identity offline? Or do you think it has?
Well, I think it can shape it offline. I'm hoping it hasn't shaped it offline, that they're presenting themselves in an ethical and, you know, accurate manner. But, you know, I do think that it's just one view of someone and that you're not getting a full assessment of that person because it's just, you know, one. It's like reading something on paper. What do you really know? You're seeing a picture and you're making a judgment call, but it doesn't necessarily have all the facts behind it. So,
networking tools online and online profiles are the easiest and most general forms of online identity. All these general tools allow for easy manipulation and interchangeability. There's no first-person basis. It's basically just what they want to tell me. So I have to go based on what they tell me. That's how I'm judging them. You get a lot of friend requests, and like I was saying earlier, that's basically how you do get to know somebody's identity if you don't already know them offline. But offline, if I do know them, then I don't really look at any of the information that they have on their Facebook profile because I already know who they are. But there are some people that you do get requests from them and all you really know is what they list on. That's really all you get, is what they want you to know to do. And what a lot of people like to do is they like to list a whole bunch of different things. They kind of cater to exactly what they think people will like. Other forms of networking tools are also available online, which allow for the ability to recreate oneself. Such things as Second Life revolve around recreation and carrying on a specific identity in a virtual setting. But with these interactive sites comes possibilities of interchangeability of who someone really is and still question relationships created online.
What's up? So these are people that are really in the world, hooked up to the net, who are playing Second Life.
Online identities have become such a popular phenomenon, but allow for constant change that can be thought of as a frightening concept. In a sense, a person can be whoever they want online, depending on how truthful they desire to be. Even in video games, interactivity online gives new form to a completely different person.
It's green. I wear anything that's green, so... You know I love rocking khaki shorts. But he needs to get rid of them socks. When I'm online, I'm Pucky24. I mean, you can kind of reinvent yourself a little bit. If you're, you know, a little bit more shy or something in, you know, real life, you can be a little bit more outgoing because, you know, you're good at the game, so you can kind of talk a little bit more, talk more shit, I guess, is for lack of better terminology.
How does your gaming identity differ from the normal identity that you have when you're not playing offline?
I think I'm a little bit more tough online. You can, I guess in real life I'm not so much, but when I'm online and you got a gun in your hand, you can pretty much and you're the top scorer for the last 10 games, you can kind of be a little bit more intimidating of a person online as opposed to how I am in real life.
Although there can be manipulation of an identity, virtual living allows for interactivity when physical boundaries are an obstacle. This could also leave users questioning why an identity and relationship online would be different offline. As long as a person has the same relationship with the person, who's to say it isn't genuine? How do you think other people represent themselves? Do you think other people represent themselves how they really are offline?
I would definitely say no. I mean, I know certain people that, when they're online, they act like completely different people. There's also times I'm not the only person who signs on to this online account, so there can be, a couple different people just representing my name of Pucky24 online. So.
Okay, do you think it's a good or bad thing that people play with their identities and they're able to change it so easily online, and why?
Are you talking about in video games?
In general, video games, profiles.
Well, I mean, in video games I think it is, because obviously a lot of people, I mean, not me personally, but a lot of people have fun assuming a different role. They might be the fast food worker at McDonald's, but when they come home at night, they're, the master of Halo, or they're assume a different stature when they play online.
Even with all the interactivity and changeability online, users are still left with the big, bold question: what do I really know about this person's identity? Last comments about just online identity and different profiles or any experiences that you've had?
I just think it provides people an opportunity, but it has to be something that people take seriously. I mean, I used to work in career services and saw that employers are now doing a search for online profiles, and people aren't really realizing that posting that picture you put up from that party where you were hanging off a balcony or something is now going to be viewed by a potential employer when it could be a problem for you down the line.
In the end, some people behave the same online as they do offline, while others can behave completely different. By and large, the principle of portraying oneself as they want to be seen is the same online as in offline. It all comes down to a certain level of trust.
Hi, my name is what? My name is my name is it's named Sadie. Hi, my name is my name is what? My name is